Hey, welcome to my channel. This is a flying mechanic, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Leatherman Wingman. I've had this tool for quite a while, carried it for quite a while. Haven't been carrying it in the last couple of years, but I was able to use it long enough to be able to give you a pretty good insight to what it can and cannot do. So I figured I'd let a little video and let y'all know what my thoughts were about it. But this is the Leatherman Wingman. It boasts 14 tools, and we will get into the specs real quick because everybody knows you love their specs. So the closed length on this is 3.8 inches or 9.7 centimeters. The open length is going to be 6 inches or 15.2 centimeters. And our blade length, our primary blade length here, is 2.6 inches or 6.6 millimeters. The weight is pretty light. You don't even really notice that you're carrying it. It's 7 ounces or 198.4 grams. Our width from side to side is 1.27 inches or 3.2 centimeters. The overall thickness is going to be right at ½ inch, 0.56 or 1.4 centimeters. Your blade steel is going to be 420 HC stainless steel. So we'll get into the tool set here. It's got the combo blade on it. A lot of people don't like these. If I had my choice, I would prefer one or the other. Primarily a straight blade for everyday use, but the serrated blades are nice for things like rope and whatever. You'll run into situations where you need it. They're held in place with a liner lock. You can see that right there. One-handed access from the outside. And on the other side, we have a pair of scissors, good-sized pair of scissors. And they work. I'm not going to cut a bunch of stuff for you. Trust me, they work. If you're familiar with Leatherman, a lot of them come with the smaller scissors, and those work too, but these are better for maybe some bigger jobs. And those are your only two outside accessible tools. It does have a pocket clip here. You can see here I had to reshape this one after a while. It got loose, but I was able to reshape it and get it to retain some of its retention. We'll get into the interior tools. We've got your plier head, needle nose, basically standard plier, and your wire cutters here. Now, one thing some people complain about on the Wingman, if you can see that, there's a little bit of a gap there, right there in the back, whereas you're not going to get that on, say, some of the ones with the replaceable bit in them that I've noticed. For instance, I'll show you here on the Surge. You can see that it's got the replaceable wire cutters, and they overlap each other like that. So but they work. I've used them, and they work. The way I look at a multi-tool is if you're going to use it, it's a backup tool. It's not going to be your primary, if you run into a situation where you need to do something real quick. Now some of the inside tools on this side is you've got a package opener, which right here, everybody likes these package openers on this, and they do work really well. I've used it quite a bit. One of the better package openers, actually. You've got a file here. Another thing is none of these tools lock in place. They have a spring retention lock on the back, if you can see that back there, and it's really pretty stout. You're not going to easily bend this over, but they do not lock in place, so just be aware of that. But you got the file on one side, one directional file. You've got a small tip screwdriver here, and you've got a ruler on the back. Now, this ruler's not the greatest. I use it in my job for more of a depth gauge, checking tire wear, things like that. And then you've also got, this is a can opener that you're going to see on a lot of Leathermans. Got a can opener, kind of like combination bottle opener. And right here's another wire stripper. You see it's got a little bit of an edge there, and it works okay. Like I said, it's good for backup. Now something else, if you have trouble getting these tools out, you can push them from the back here. I don't know if you notice that. Like if you got your gloves on or something. It'll make it a little bit easier to access them. Right there's a little open spot. You can put your finger in there. It pops this out a little bit so you can get to them a little bit easier. Over here, you've got your Phillips driver and your flathead, which slash pry bar, but it's a light duty pry bar. Don't go trying to lift up a crate or something with it, because you're gonna mess it up. So be aware of that. And you'll notice it's beveled a little bit. Forgetting another thing, you use it as a scraper also. So that's pretty much all the tools. It also has a lanyard ring right here on the end of it. And like I said, I carried this for a number of years. It worked well for me. I have no complaints about it. It is a smaller Leatherman. Not smaller, I'll say mid-size, they call it. In comparison to, say, the Surge, which is a much larger tool. But this is great to slip in your pocket. It's got that great clip on the back of it. I think you can pick these up on the website from Leatherman now for about, let me check the price here, I want to make sure, because I think it's somewhere around the $69 range, which is about $70, which to me, that's a little bit overpriced. If they were dropping back down to around the $50 range, I think we'd be right on par. But everything's going up. All their tools have went up this year. So is it worth $70? Well, if you got an extra $70 and you need a light duty pocketable tool, you can carry it on a sheath too, but the majority, I would think, would carry it in their pocket. That's how I carry it. It's a good tool. It works good for me. I can't really say a whole lot bad about it. There are some things I wish that were better on it. I wish the little file was better, or longer, I should say, and double-sided. If you're going to put a file on there, take that ruler off and just give us a double-sided file. Because the ruler is okay for a depth gauge. Do I need it? Does anybody else need it for a depth gauge? Probably not. It's not long enough to really measure anything. So that would be one thing I would change on it, but that's just my opinion. But the pliers are spring-loaded, which not all Leatherman are. So that's another advantage, that's another good thing for them. So that's it. That's your Leatherman Wingman. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned a little bit of something about it. If you got any questions, comments, put them in the comment section below. Give us a like. And if you like this, I come out with these videos from time to time. Please subscribe. I always love new subscribers. So thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. This is Fly Mechanic. Have a blessed day, and talk to you later.